Hi everyone, I'm Nate.
I'm Sarah.
And today we are going to be talking a little bit about men in relationships. I saw this thing on Instagram and I thought it was interesting. Sarah hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I have no idea what's coming at
The
me.
title of it is Men Are Sharing Things They Wish Women Knew About Them, which, okay, for most of these things kind of just like account for like everybody, but like they did it on Reddit, and so they specifically asked men to respond to it, so that's who these responses are from.
Yeah.
But most of these are like they apply to just
there's
humans.
going to be a lot of influence from toxic masculinity in this, so I'm intrigued. Not necessarily on the male's fault, like in the relationship or anything, but just like in society.
So yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. The first one, I feel so much. Okay. Just because I'm not talking doesn't mean I'm not enjoying my time with you. I know I do this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not do it so much. But yeah. Because I know it can be maybe a little frustrating for you. But.
Yeah, I think it's important in a relationship to be aware of how you're verbally and physically communicating in general, including like whether you're enjoying something.
I also think it's kind of important to like, I mean, not like specifically like important, but like you can just like be like chill in a moment, just like be in the moment and be like.
I think it's important to know that it's like a lot of the reason why I feel like people will continue to ask like if you're enjoying yourself, it's like you have to remember that that's because they want to make sure that you're having a good time. Like in the end, it's because they care about you and they want to make sure you're having a good time, and you're not making it super clear for them.
Yeah.
So they're trying to check in and be like, is this good? Like, is everything good so far?
Yeah.
So it comes from a place of caring.
Yes. Okay, so number 2 is we actually really want to be complimented too. A 60-year-old woman complimented me 5 years ago, and it still makes me feel good when I think about it, which just shows how little we get compliments. I feel like I get compliments from her, like literally just did, like just a second ago. But yeah, this is as a big one. I feel like, not a big one, but I feel like we kind of like, as a society, more like compliment like women on like their outfits and like on blank and whatever.
Yeah.
And with guys, sometimes between guys, it might be like, yo, like your fit today or whatever, but like I feel like from women don't really get like compliments on stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I was gonna say part of it feels like for women, where society is taught that like a woman's appearance is a bulk of what makes them valuable, whereas that's not true for men necessarily. So when it makes it seem like it means more to compliment a woman on their appearance versus a man.
Which is also another thing, because I feel like on the opposite of this, like we need to stop like only complimenting women on physical things.
And
we gotta go past that. We have to move past that.
Just don't comment on people's bodies.
Yeah. If you want to compliment someone's outfit, like more so compliment, like be like, I like your vibe today, or like I like the energy that you're giving off today. Like that is a way better compliment than like I like the outfit that you are currently wearing right now.
I've been really paying attention to your physical body, and I wanted to tell you about it.
I want to tell you that I like what I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3, it's hard. It is hard for us to get over you after a breakup. We don't really have emotional support systems in place to rely on, and a lot of men have small social circles, so losing someone really means a lot to us.
I can imagine that, because I know that it's like scientifically proven that women have like more and typically like more emotional relationships. Because I mean, men are often taught to like hold in their emotions. So you just don't get to that level very often, or not as frequently. So I'm not surprised that that's the case.
All right, there's quite a bit of these, so we're going to see how many of these we're going to get through. We might have to do a 2-parter.
Yeah, because I'm really chatty today, apparently.
I love it. Okay, number 4 is we aren't great with hints. Communication is key. Let me tell you, if y'all have seen the video of me and Sarah's first our relationship beginning, how we started dating, I'm not good at hints. I'm not good at them at all.
I was not very hinting when we first started dating.
You weren't?
No, I was just like, Tuesday?
No, I mean...
Stay the night.
I mean that third date. Like, there was, like, when we were watching the movie, there was, like, I feel like there was, like, moments where, like, I should have kissed her like 7
Oh, yeah,
times during this night.
No, but I think I was kind of glad that you didn't, just because it made me feel like I was in control in the relationship. And
That's totally what I was going for.
yeah, so it worked out. Exactly. No, I liked it. Opposed to just like, I feel like sometimes when you move really fast, it makes it feel like you're just interested. That like the only thing you've been thinking about in this moment is my like body or something.
Yeah.
Which I know that that's not necessarily true. It's not like that's the only way that happens, but
Yeah. Okay, number 5. When we tell women we don't know how we feel about something, it's usually true. We genuinely don't understand how we're supposed to feel. I personally wasn't allowed to express emotions growing up, and it turned into me not being able to understand my emotions.
Yeah.
I do this a lot. Where I'm like, sometimes I like literally just don't really know how I feel right now. Like, and sometimes it is because there's multiple feelings like happening at once, and I'm like, which one's like because of this, or like, you know what I mean? But I feel like this is one of the ones that like, it's humans. I mean, obviously, I mean, it might be a little bit more toward the men's side, I guess, if you want to go that way, but this is a human thing.
Men in like stereotypically, I feel like have less are less emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
And so I feel like women are often a little bit more are better at understanding their own emotions. But that's a huge generalization, so. But I feel like what's helped me in like understanding this with you and like communicating with you, knowing this, when I can tell that you're feeling some big feels, I'm good at leaving space for you in a conversation, so I'm not like constantly like, I'm not like berating you to like talk about it. I leave space, like lots of space.
She does. We will just be quiet for like a whole minute.
Yeah, I'm like, he's thinking over there. I'll let him think. I don't need to like keep giving him prompts or something. But I also feel like I try to ask you questions to help. It's more about me helping you navigate your own feelings rather than me trying to figure out, what are you feeling?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just trying to help you figure out how you're feeling.
She's the guide.
Yeah, I'm just the guide.
Emotional awakening guide.
I'm not the audience, okay? I don't need to be given a show. It's fine.
Okay, number 6. I really like to hang out with my friends because I love them, not because I don't want to spend time with you. We don't really have this problem because I don't have friends.
We have friends.
But I mean, I didn't have friends when we started dating. Like, not like that. Like, I didn't have friends that I hung out with all the time.
Yeah.
Because most of my friends have, like, moved away and stuff.
I honestly think more people than speak about it are experiencing that. Or have experienced that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, sometimes men just don't get hard. It's not you, it's many things, from lifestyle, diet, stress, anxiety. Please try not to take it as a sign of lack of attraction or affection. Sometimes it just happens.
I understand it, but I also understand in the moment why someone might feel like
110%.
a little butthurt about it.
110%.
But I also am like, I know that that's a thing.
Yeah.
So. No, I think it's also important to remember that's like, if you're feeling embarrassed or something at the moment, there might not be attracted to you, or even angry or something. It's like, they might also be angry or embarrassed that it's happening. So
like, even if you gotta like chill for a minute and then like come back and be like, hey, everything all good? And then you're like, okay, now that I'm not like immediately in this embarrassed moment, I can just tell you like, hey, just didn't happen today.
Yeah, you just need to have a little empathy for each other. Both need to have understanding as to why you might be feeling those feelings in the moment. And
you have to have that amount of communication.
Yeah.
Like that amount of comfortableness.
If you can't, maybe you shouldn't be naked together.
This is true. Yeah. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, number 8. Men have emotions, and there are points where we need to cry. Tears happen not just from pain, but also from joy.
That's my favorite thing. I love when you cry from joy. I am a really big crier, so I would never, ever judge someone for crying. I cry a lot. Happy tears, sad tears, all the tears.
I feel like men need to hear that about other men as well.
Yeah.
Like, not just women need to hear that about men, but men need to hear that about men a lot.
It's just funny
Men cry. We cry.
Because it's like so many movies. There's movies about like, or there's like lines talking about like how women want emotional men or men that are in touch with their feelings or something, but it still continues. It's just the same idea of like masculinity is for other men, not women. I don't know. It's like you're just trying to impress each other.
But okay, number 9. It's okay to make the first move. Guys can be shy too. Come talk to me instead of staring at me. So that is kind of specified for like the beginning of a relationship, but also like how ours was. Like sometimes you can make the first move. Like
a relationship should be an even playing field for the entire relationship, and that goes for the very beginning too. So it's like, if you want to have a relationship where you're equals, I think that's a great way to start off the relationship. Unless, like, if it's really not your thing, then it's not like you have to in order to have an equal relationship. But I think
number 10. This one is just funny. We don't know where we want to eat either.
I know. I've started to realize this when he asked me, so what do you want for dinner? I'm like, are you asking me because you actually want to know what I want, or because you have no idea what you want?
Both.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a combination of the two.
So now I feel bad for both reasons when I say it. I don't know.
But I also, I mean...
I also understand.
I also sometimes will be like, if you don't know what you want, I'm going to just go look at the fridge and see what we have, and I'm going to just make something. Because neither of us know what we want, so this is just going to keep going back and forth all day.
I think my thing is, too, is it's like, I wouldn't get irritated at you, and I don't want you to get irritated at me. So that's like part of why I would never get irritated at you for not knowing, because I'm like, I don't know either, so. Okay,
number 11. We like random gifts, random hugs, and random signs of affection and love. Ooh, okay, Dr. Seuss. Sometimes just a cup of coffee in my favorite mug is enough to convince me it's going to be a good day. I don't drink coffee, but like I'll take tea. I'm just kidding.
I do show you random signs of affection. This is why I want you to read the love languages book so I can know what your love language is.
All of them.
Okay. I'm just kidding. I'll just do all of it.
I'm just okay. Oh, okay. Number 12. We're getting back into it. A boner does not always mean I'm horny. Sometimes it just pops up out of nowhere.
I always thought this was just something that happens for, like, kids in puberty.
Nope. Got a mind of its own.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is why I think it's really wild when guys go, Commando. Like, you are really...
it's wild, too.
Risking it all.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing you really go commando in is jeans, and that's not comfortable.
No.
I guess I've never tried it, and I don't think I'm going to. So, yeah. Okay, number 13. When we say we are thinking about nothing, a majority of the time, we really are thinking about nothing. Or maybe we are thinking of ridiculous, made-up scenarios that sound stupid when said out loud.
Okay, 2 things.
Both of those.
I just have such a hard time imagining someone seriously not thinking about anything, because I can't do that if I try. You're accidentally meditating over there?
I just space out.
But at nothing? Like, I space out and I'm, like, thinking about stuff or, like, daydreaming. But just nothing.
No, I'm just looking at the gray clouds.
And you're not thinking about them, you're just looking at them?
I'm not even really looking at them. I'm just, like, literally, I guess, yeah, you're right, accidentally meditating. Just completely just, like... nothing.
Yeah, I have such a hard time.
But I feel like more times than not, it is the, like, thinking of insane scenarios that are just insane.
See, that's the things we want to know, because, like, that, I think, says, not like it says a lot about you, and now I'm going to change my entire perception of you based on this weird thing.
She would. I don't know. She would never date me if I told her the crazy things, the scenarios in my head.
Come on.
All right, we're going to do 2 more.
Okay.
Number 1, men love being the target of a romantic gesture, and many men have never been. I have been.
Yeah, I got him flowers.
She did give me flowers. And our whole anniversary last year.
Oh, yes. I love gifting, but not just, like, material things. I love, like, doing stuff for people. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a big one. I feel like it's... what is what I'm looking for? It's
mutual.
Normally, it is like up to the man to do these romantic gestures.
Yeah.
And
society has told you that, like, men get women flowers and men get women chocolate.
Yeah, and like men like plan the dates and plan random dates and do these random things. But like, it's cool. We like it too.
Yeah, just as much as it's not a woman's role to, you know, look perfect all the time and be a little trophy running around.
I love the TikTok where there's like, okay, she was like, okay, men, what is the equivalent of flowers to men? And the guy's like,
Flowers?
I mean, flowers?
Is flowers not an acceptable answer?
Yeah, that's what he said. We like flowers.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have to say, being also roommates, getting flowers for each other
It's just getting flowers for yourself. You think I'm just getting flowers for you every time I'm getting flowers?
That's the main reason why I feel bad when I've gotten you flowers, because I'm like, I feel like you just think they are secretly for me.
Okay, last but not least.
Yes?
Please ask us out. It makes us feel wanted and loved.
I know, I really need to get better at asking you out on dates randomly. Nate's been so sweet and has been randomly asking me out on dates, and I love it. I love it so much. The closest I get to is to be like, can we have a movie night?
But I love that, though. I love it.
Yeah, I guess it's a little different right now because, you know.
Yeah,
germs.
We can't really, like, go on a date. We went on a couple dates when things opened back up for, like, 7 seconds.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that those were some pretty cool, good things. What do you think?
I think that they're all really good points to start for a conversation, for sure. Yeah. I enjoy it. Yes.
But that is all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we will see you next time.
Nate's got to edit this, so we got to go. Bye.
Bye.